Okay, this Cam. Some of y'all know me. I usually do my video vlogs on sickle cell. I do Bible studies. I talk about relationships. Sometimes people send in questions and comments, and I do a video answering the question. But tonight, I wanted to talk about, since I got so many people and I got a very, very big feedback on why men lie and cheat. So I wanted to do a follow-up video and actually talk about, this was inspired by a video that I just watched, and he was talking on the subject of chivalry. And a lot of people may not know what chivalry is. That doesn't mean chivalry is dead. It just means the culture has changed and went in such a direction that those words aren't often used and are no longer being taught. I try to teach my child those things that even my mom, she raised me and she did the best that she could do, but the things that she did not teach me and the mistakes that she did made, I take those and I learn from them. And I'm already teaching my daughter, a man should be a gentleman. He should open the door for you. A man should respect your religious beliefs. So if you're dating and you tell him that you don't want to have sex because fornication, you know, is disobedience to God and it's a sin, he should respect that. So on that subject, and y'all know I keep it real, I keep it transparent. I don't even know how to hide or lie or not be real. So you're going to either hate it or love it, but I'm just going to speak the truth and say chivalry is not dead. There are good men out there that will respect you. There are men out there that will treat you like a lady and treat you like a woman, but you got to carry yourself as such. You can't walk around with your ass and your titties out, sorry to be so blunt and forward, and expect a guy to treat you like a lady, because initially men are visual. So off top, first impression, he's going to make his decision on you. No, it's not right. You shouldn't judge people off the first time you set your eyes on them. But, I mean, this is the world we live in, and this is the way it works. If you see a guy and he got on busted up shoes, you know, his socks got holes in them, his pants sagging, his boxers dirty, he got on a dirty white beat up white but it looked brown. I mean, come on now. You go, come on. So you go judge him and be like, okay, he trifling. Am I being real? So when men see us and they see us dressed like a stripper or dressed like the chicks in the videos, that's the first thing their mind is going to go to, and they're going to address us as such. Now, this don't mean that you could carry yourself more classy, more covered up. You can still be sexy, confident, look good, and not have everything showing and leave nothing to the imagination. You may still have guys be disrespectful or say something disrespectful or derogatory to you, but what I'm saying is the way that you carry yourself, that affects the men that you attract. The same way the way a man carries himself affects whether or not he's going to attract me. And if you carry yourself in such a way that you know that's a hot mess to me, then I'm not going to be attracted to you. So, I mean, we got to be real. This is the way it is. You know, and people be like, well, I should be able to wear what I want to wear and this, that, and that. Yes, you should. But just know that the way you dress and the impression, even when you go to an interview, if what you're wearing is not something that you would go to an interview in and you're looking for a man, 9 times out of 10 it's inappropriate. If you're on a dating scene and you're actually looking for a man that's going to treat you with respect and with chivalry. And so that's how it works. Whatever you carry, whatever is going on inside of you, that's what you're going to attract. So you have to remember that, you know, the laws of attraction is visual, but it's also mental and spiritual. And so this is why I met a guy recently. He was very respectful, and it was almost like I was having a culture shock because I just wasn't used to it. You know, I'm just so used to guys don't even know how to be gentlemen. I met so many men that don't know how to be gentlemen. A lot of our black men were raised in single parent homes. Most of the time the mom was raising them. So it was many things that our black men within the age group of 20 and up, they missed out on. You know, I would even say 17 and older. They missed out on a lot of things. We're not living in a generation anymore of a 2-parent home. Over 50% of black people are in a single-parent home, mostly women. So our men are missing out on things. And yes, a single-parent mother can teach her son how to be respectful to women. But as I say again, the same way what a man wears affects how you talk to him and what category you place him in. What you wear does the exact same thing to a man. It goes both ways. It's a two-way street. So for those of you that know me, I went through this stage and I pretty much wore whatever. I remember going to a club and I actually wore a scarf as a shirt. It was cute. Everybody got a lot of compliments. But you know, now that I look back, I'm like, wow, no wonder I had a guy walk up to me and pull the knot to untie it. You know, no wonder I had guys say the things they said to me, and I look back at how I carried myself. I didn't carry myself as if I wanted somebody that was going to respect me. I carried myself as if I wanted a one-night stand, and that was never the case. Just because you dress like that don't make that be who you are, but that is what's going to determine how people judge you and what category they put you in. And from the foundation, the first impression is the foundation. It's laid. You know, and his mindset is on one thing. He's not looking at you to wife you up or wifey material. And you know, and like I said, the good men that are out there, just like the good women, it's a lot of crap we're not going to deal with. Same thing with good men. So if you want to attract the good men are looking for confidence. Men are looking for a woman with a good personality. Men are looking for a woman that's independent, that does her own thing, that she has made her success on her own 2 feet, herself, without the help of others. Someone that does not live off of others. That's what good men are looking for. You may not be rich, you know, I'm not saying that, but they are looking for somebody that has a vision, that does have goals, that does have dreams and things that they are planning on attaining and in position of doing. So, like I said, depending on what you want to attract, that dictates the bait. So when I go fishing, I grew up and I was taught how to fish. My grandfather was like a great fisherman, and he taught me to use crickets. But then other times I would use night crawlers, and I didn't understand why. And he told me, he said, depending on the bait that you use determines the fish that you will catch. Things are first natural, then supernatural. So as it is in the natural realm, it also works that way in the spiritual realm. Depending on the bait you use determines the type of fish you go catch. So if you want to change the type of fish you're catching, then look to you. Look in the mirror and look at you. Look at your outer appearance and look at your inner appearance. Now, this doesn't mean that it's guaranteed that every man is going to respect you. But if they don't respect you, then you shouldn't even have time to have any association with them, because you know your worth. And if a woman doesn't know her worth, a man go take her for all he can get. And you know, and we've been taught that it's sexual empowerment to have men that you're sleeping with without having any emotional attachments, without